Yes, sir.
Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm Willie Bae Lewis. As your mayor of Port Arthur, I would like to implement a flood relief for the people on the west side, west of Houston Avenue. I will be able to do that by directional drilling. We'll tie in the West 19th Street through directional drilling, come underground to West Zawallow Ditch on the east side of 19th Street. And that will be a gravity flow. That'll be a gravity flow from West 19th to Zawallow, East Zawallow Ditch. You don't, a citizen will not flood again. What will happen, that's gonna give them relief from power failures, give them relief from pumps running out of fuel. It will be a gravity flow. You don't have to worry, they will not have to worry about that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The Super Dave again. I want to go ahead and elaborate on what Mr. Willie Bae Lewis is talking about, right? Just want to go ahead and elaborate on everything he's doing. Man, look, this man over here is working. I gave him a call and said, hey, I want to interview you. Well, first I was talking to him, and he would tell me some things that he's been doing, trying to get done, right? So, he needs to be the mayor to go ahead and get in office, to go ahead and do some of these things, right? He needs to be on the council. So I was talking to him, and basically he was saying that he's going to go ahead. They've been having a lot of flooding on the west side of Houston Avenue, right? Kind of like on the 17th, 18th, 19th Street area. And basically because they have like a pump station all the way down over there on Proctor Street on the West Proctor, something like that. West Proctor over there by the bridge, right? They have a pump station over there, and that kind of pumps some of the water down from on that part of the west side, right? But since it doesn't have anything really close over there, and it's kind of far, and then some of the piping may have kind of collapsed or whatnot, what Mr. Willie Bae Lewis wanted to do, he wanted to go ahead and relieve some of that water that's been holding up on the on 19th Street, the whatnot, 17, 18, 19, West 19, west of Houston Avenue. So what he wanted to go ahead and do is get some directional drilling and go ahead and drill right under that little cul-de-sac on West 19th Street, where Reverend Como stays at, up in that area, and go under the Motiva parking lot, right, and go through where Swallow Ditch is. So, when I got with him, right, to come interview him on the site, man, Willie Bae Lewis, he want to take you everywhere. I messed up and had brought some slippers out there. So Willie Bae Lewis had me run up on these on these little hills, on the top of these ditches or whatever, and had me jumping on top of the trucks to look over the railroad tracks in the parking lot, and he had me doing like 101 things. I started to tell him, Mr. Lewis, I ain't come here to do all this exercise and everything. I came to do an interview with you right quick. So, Mr. Willie Bae Lewis, he always working, he always doing something for the city. He's not out there taking any type of photo ops. He's not out there doing some of that dumb stuff you see these other politicians doing, that they don't really take time out to do anything for the city, right? But Mr. Willie Bae Lewis, he's actually on the scene, feet on the ground, actually coming up with certain solutions right now. Unfortunately, what you have the problem is, to get things done, you need people like Mr. Bae Lewis inside with council, right? Especially with this inexperienced, incompetent group of council members. You really need the leadership of Mr. Lewis, right? None of these other clowns know how to do anything, right? None of these other council members. Frank doesn't know how to do anything. Boy T doesn't know how to do anything. The other two new people know how to do anything. Hell, some of the older people don't know how to do anything. Cal Jones and the rest of them. You have missing leadership over there right now. And this shows when it took the length of time that it takes to go ahead and deal with the garbage situation, right? We still have flooding situations. We don't even know where these drainage programs, they had a drainage program started. We don't know where the drainage program is at. We still not fixing streets. Since 2018, we've had money to fix streets, and we've basically been not fixing streets, trying to decide on which streets to fix. So, you know, we're in a desperate time right now. We're in a troublesome time where we need leadership on the council. We need good leadership. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and drop that to you and add this on to the video Mr. Lewis talking about, so I can kind of, you know, explain a little bit, going a little bit more in depth and detail for it, right? That's pretty much it. Everybody take it easy. Peace.